then we need to do better, and we need to continue to strive to do better.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I think the Leader of the Opposition actually might have his inquiries mixed up, Mr Speaker. He spoke about stupidity and he spoke about the use of secret phones. Well, clearly, that's a conversation that he's been having on that side of the House with his own inquiry into his own caucus members. And then he asked about whether or not the Prime Minister had looked them in the eye. Well, my challenge to the opposition leader was to answer this question in the House today: have you looked your own caucus members in the eye and asked them the question, who did it? Yes or no? Yes or no, Madam Speaker, whether he has done that or not already. Clearly, it is a failure of leadership on his part, and I'd suggest that he might do his caucus a favour and resign, but I challenge him to do this side of the House a favour and keep to his guns. Stay strong. Mr Speaker, I rise on behalf of this government and specifically on behalf of New Zealand First to address the puffery from the opposition leader, to say to him and those on that side that the Prime Minister has made a hard decision, Madam Speaker. She has made the right decision when she removed the Honourable Claire Curran from Cabinet and removed her of those portfolios. Clearly, this government expects a high level of conduct and integrity from all of its MPs on this side of the House, and most especially from its ministers. Minister Curran's actions were unacceptable. This government continues to stand for transparency and accountability, and Minister Curran has taken full responsibility for that and has followed proper process. And so the minister has been removed. Definitive and quite hard actions have been taken. She has been removed from Cabinet, and two of the portfolios, which will now be in the hands of the Honourable Dr Megan Woods and the Honourable Chris Hipkins. Madam Speaker, this is a stable of government that stands proudly to say that we have high expectations and we are willing to hold our own to account. Thank you very much.
I call the Honourable Paula Bennett.
Well, Madam Speaker,